Yo, welcome everyone. It is Kyle with the Bolt Bros, and I'm here again with you guys for yet another Walk the Mock Draft. Let's go, baby. Uh-oh, I lost my buttons. That's okay. Hey, I'm excited. Sorry I missed a couple of days, of course, not going on to Wednesdays is normally when I like to do this thing, but work is, like I said, work is getting me busy and stuff, so it's kind of nice. But I gotta get it in with you guys, so at least we have Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? We gotta bring back Thursday night football. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good in the hood. So um, how is everyone doing tonight? How's everyone having a wonderful Thursday? I hope they're having a good time. And I hope that we all kind of like have looked into some more things, more situations and stuff. So I'm actually looking at wanting to do my own scenario for this one. We'll see about trades. We'll see about maybe doing a little bit of you know if I can. I don't know if I can honestly do the player trades or whatever yet. But I'm gonna talk to my brothers. Oh, I just realized my name is not James. Wah, wah. Yep. Hey. There you go. Changed it. There you go. The right name is there now. So yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do some trades. We'll do some some talking. And in fact, you know what? I want to actually do a this episode. I wanted to make it a live call-in situation. So I think we'll have a good discussion here. I think it'll be fun. We've done it once before, and I'll just kind of let people come in and we can talk about the draft a little bit more. I think it'll be a little bit more interactive this one. I think so. I'm kind of excited about that one. So, um, all right. So, let's see, Mike, we got a couple people trickling in here. So, like, let's just kind of hit that intro button and I'll get you guys going on the and we're going in a second. All right, Bolt Bros, let's go.
Bolt Bros!
All right. So I don't know. Andrew might join us later if he kind of sees it, but I don't know. He may or may not, but it's okay if he doesn't, because you know what? We got each other. We all family. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, brothers from other mothers and sisters from other misters. You know what I'm saying? So we all family in the Chargers community. But okay. So this week I was hoping that we can do some player trade scenarios if I can. I don't know if I really can though, to be honest, because I was trying to find the mock drafts that I can do that, and it seems like currently the only one that can actually do that is PFF. And you have to have a subscription for it, and we actually do not right now. Um, Truth is, we kind of don't really like PFF that much, because they seem very biased against the Chargers a lot of times, and so it kind of bothers us. But I'm gonna talk to my brothers, and we'll see if we can actually start doing that. Maybe we'll put it into our situation in the future, and we can do something like that. So, all right. So yes, like I said, I got a couple people trickling in. Yeah. So yeah, we got what's up, Kay? How you doing? Yeah, man, it's nice to see you. Oh, look at this. Mike Torres got some rumors that he was actually looking for homes in LA. I like it. I like it. And then we got a follow up on there. C. Frisk saying he's a Bolt. Confirmed. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jim? And his idea is that we should trade Bosa. Yeah, I mean that's anything's on the table. I think anything's on the table for sure. So, and you know what? I think on the note of player trade situations, I think I can set it up in Madden in some way. Um, so I may try that out a couple times and see if I can actually get um a scenario set up where we are at the fifth pick for the Chargers, so we can actually have our exact draft scenario in Madden, because that would actually be really fun, because it's very interactive, it looks nice and stuff like that. So I think I can actually set that up though. So yeah. Hey, so we got Nick up in the house. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. The Kelly family. What's up? Bosa's got to go. Yeah, well, that's very possible. It's very possible, but I don't know. I mean, I like what we got right now though on defense. We got a mean and nasty front line on that defensive side just because of Bosa and because of Mac. Um, Draft neighbors are Harrison Jr. Then do some trades in the second round. Okay, yeah. Oh, all right. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Zeus up in the house. What's up, man? Uh, Blake Corum, running back from Michigan, would be a solid choice for the Chargers. He understands Harbaugh's culture 100%, obviously, offensive style, and can be a weapon for the offense. What are your thoughts? Oh, let's just get into that. So I think Blake Corum is going to be more of a third, maybe fourth round pick for us. If that happens, I think it would be fantastic. I think Blake is pretty awesome, and he does a really good job, of course. So and obviously, yeah, he knows the offense for Jim Harbaugh, like basically like the back of his hand. He was there for a couple of years in Michigan, so like and he knows the culture. I think it all just really depends on like who falls for the Chargers at a certain time. So, and one of my biggest questions that I have for this draft is and will be until the day that we actually draft is how much home cooking are we going to see? How much are we going to eat, Because let's face it, we don't know. Like Michigan, does Jim Harbaugh want to bring over to the Chargers? We could see the linebacker uh from J or not JJ McCarthy, of course. We could see Colson, I think his name was. We could see a linebacker coming in from him. We could see some, defensive linemen coming in. We could see potentially offensive linemen coming in. So I just don't know. It's the, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what we actually see there. Um, let's see. So Hortz loves neighbors. Okay, here we go. Horse loves neighbors, and we need that dog energy. Yeah, that's right. With this new Ben Herbert squad, that's true. That's true. And honestly, I've been loving the pictures that we've been seeing and like the videos and the interview that Ben Herbert had about like what his philosophy is for the training of the players. I've been really stoked to see what he was talking about. And I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. No, under Harbaugh and Ben Herbert, Bosa will make a comeback and thrive. I think so. I do think so too. Like I want to give Bosa the benefit of the doubt. I know, so it's good. Um, yes. See, but I really do. I agree with you here, though. I do like Braylon Allen a lot. Yeah, for sure. Yes, yes, yeah. Very could be. It very could be. And honestly, like honestly, I actually also agree with you here, Kelly, though. Like, I know a lot of people want neighbors or they want Marvin Harrison Jr. Um, but I'm heavily leaning towards offensive lineman first round myself. Just saying it, just throwing it out there, guys. Just throwing it out there. Uh, yeah. So he's already looking at real estate, though. Ah, man, that's so crazy. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna have the best year. Okay, cool. Fuaga is most likely going to be our pick after we trade down. Ooh, I like that, Paradise Hills. Okay, okay. Well, who are we gonna trade for in order to get Fuaga? Yeah. So obviously you saw the thumbnail, and that's kind of what I was kind of putting that too. So okay, all right. Um, I truly believe MHJ is going to be a Charger. Rumors are only increasing regarding the Cardinals becoming very open to trading down to make more first round picks. Ooh, interesting. So that could be a trade for the Vikings, huh? They're first and 23rd. Like that'd be interesting. Yeah. Uh, both the only thing that worries me is can he still hate? Well, and that's a big problem too, as well, Zeus. You know what? Maybe he's got to pray to you a little bit. Maybe he's got to pray to the Greek god of thunder himself, Zeus, to make it happen. To stay healthy. Yeah. I mean, Paradise Hills has a very good point here, guys. Look, because fact is, we know that our team is going to be running a lot of 22 personnel a lot. maybe a lot of 1-2 personnel a lot too. So we're gonna see a lot of tight double tight end sets. So I don't know if we're gonna see a whole lot of um I don't know if we're gonna see a whole lot of wide receivers on the field for us a whole lot. So it's like, do we really need another wide receiver? I mean, we got two wide receivers last year. Sure, they weren't Horitz or Harbaugh guys, but we'll see what happens though. I don't know. Yeah. So O line is essential. Yes, it is. And for all the things that I do disagree on with, I think Colin Cowherd was whatever, is like one of the things that he pinpointed is that in order to win a Super Bowl, like you need to, like, I think it was five things in order to win a Super Bowl. You need a great quarterback. I don't think in not in any specific order, to be honest. Great quarterback, great coach, above average offensive line, above average defensive line, such a pass rush, and I think I think he said something about just like one or two weapons, and that's just it. That's really the answer right there. So, and I don't necessarily know it. So those one or two weapons, like probably the two weapons, it could be any mixture of the things. Could be running back. It could be wide receiver. It could be a tight end. I think if we had at least two great players in those positions, we're set. But obviously, we know we're in a pickle. Think about that, because we don't really have hardly anything proven in the offense right now. We don't have a wide receiver. We don't have a running back that's proven. Yeah, we have all these players that we know. And that's why a lot of our fan base is talking so heavily that we need a wide receiver, because we gave away Mike Williams, we gave away Keenan Allen, we gave away Austin Eckler. All these players that we had that are like tried and true, and that have done a lot of production for us, and we haven't had a really solid tight end since Antonio Gates. Yeah, Hunter Henry was good, but he wasn't great, obviously. But he had a lot of value and he did a lot of great things as well. But we've we got some work to do. So offense, we need something, I think. But that's of course that's what this off-season voluntary program is all about. This whole phase one situation where people are coming in, the coaches get to talk with them, kind of get their mentality, get them hyped up a little bit, get them kind of working, get to know who they are. And then this is what's going to be going to determine what we need in this first round. I 100% believe that. And obviously, yeah. And people are saying that Palmer and QJ will work. Trust me. Yeah. That's what Paradise is saying. Yeah, 100%. I agree. I think so too. I mean, Palmer has proven himself to me. But has he proven himself to be a wide receiver one and in the one rank? I don't know. I'm not sure. QJ, he's got some work to do. He's got some, to put some proof on the field. But I believe in him. I believe he can do what he needs to do, and he can show that he can show that he is a first round pick at 21 last year. I believe he can. I believe he can show why he had so much value and why his yards after catch was so good. I'm excited for it, guys. So, but this whole phase one is really all to prove it. Obviously, we do have, and of course, let's not forget though too. We did pick up a couple of tight ends from what's it called in the free agency. Hayden Hurst is good. Disley is good. They're both blocking tight ends with a little bit of like catching with catching ability as well. So that's not the end of the world if we don't go for a Brock Bowers. It's not the end of the world, I don't think either, if we don't go for a wide receiver. You know, um, because look, man, let's just face it. Like, we have the abilities to make things happen with those players. I think we can, and I mean, it's hard to say that I don't believe in them, because I do. I really do believe in them. but they just got to prove. They just got to prove some like their more abilities and stuff. And that's the thing. Same thing with any player. Every player in the NFL has to do that. Every single year, they have to prove their worth. They have to prove their value. They have to compete for their position. That's just the NFL. That's the business. That's part of it. Because new players come in all the time, and they're going to be faster. They'll be maybe more fit, more muscular, like and stuff like that. The older guys, maybe they added a little couple too much pounds on the around the belly. Like they're eating too much. Popeyes. They're eating too much KFC. Whatever the heck they eat. Like McDonald's or something like that. I don't know. I only say that because I know Jamari Sawyer put that stuff on his one of his PowerPoint slides that he likes to eat, and he loves food, as you can tell. uh, anyhow, but you're right. But QJ has shown that he has some problems. Um, and actually, Robert, I would say that actually QJ was not in the slot. That was Keenan Allen was in the slot most of the time. So QJ, I believe he was on the right side most of the season. Um, and obviously, yes, there are concerns for him, but are those concerns enough that we need to actually get a wide receiver to replace him right away? I know you guys are very chatty tonight, and there's a lot that's going on here. But like I said, there's a lot of different factors in this draft. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of different factors. And you're right though. Yeah, Bosa is injury prone. QJ, uh, he has not been injury prone yet. But Khalil Mack is not injury prone. Palmer, I don't believe. Honestly, I don't believe Palmer is that injury prone either, though. So I don't know, man. But it's gonna be interesting to see. Let's see. Oh, even the tight end for Michigan in the late round would be okay for now. You're right though, Luis. It's like, yeah, I mean, however, I will say there's a significant drop in tight end, in this year's tight end class after I think just Jatavian Sanders. Obviously Brock Bowers is like top tier, but then he's still great, but after him, it's just like it's a massive fall off. But the same goes for wide receivers. Like there's like a couple of wide receivers that are amazing, and then there's a massive drop off. But I think the drop off is even bigger at what's it called? At the offensive lineman situation. Like Joe Alt, huge. It's a huge drop off. But all right, so I'm gonna do a little something here. I'm gonna put in the chat. Anyone who wants to join in can, and then we'll kind of start. Like we'll get to know each other for a little bit, and then we'll just start and kind of do something. I think I'm only gonna bring in at most 3 people, and then we'll do a draft together. We'll be the war room. All right. I think that'll be good. So like the first 4 people, or the first 3 people, I think that is, we'll get in here. Let's just like obviously the rules are like you don't have to put your camera on. It'll just be us, talking. You don't have to, and you can just keep your camera on blank or whatever like that, so that way and I just need to hear you, and then we'll have a discussion about everything. So but yeah, we're gonna set up our own little war room here, and we'll have a little bit of a good chat. Obviously, like don't talk over people, of course, like that. Let's keep it casual, let's keep it friendly. Keep it family. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Thanksgiving dinner where people gets on your nerves. Like where Uncle Sam saying something that pisses you off. Things like that. So, like I said, all right. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and like I said, the first 3 people that want to jump in, we'll do this thing. We'll get this thing going, and we'll just we'll have a good time. Like I don't want to make this too long of a session, of course. So, but yeah, let's just have a good time. But let's see. I'm gonna catch while people are kind of trying to trickle in here. I'm going to get in here and look at some of your comments again here. So, Aki, What's up, man? Hey, what happened to those Charger sunglasses you used to wear? Oh, these ones? I still got them. You talking about these ones? Yeah, I still got. I don't have as many of these anymore. I've given them away. But these ones, these are still Chargers as well. Yeah. So it's got the Bolt Bros on it. So these are available. Like all these things are available. So but yeah, I think I don't know. Actually, to be honest, I don't know if these ones are available or not anymore. Because I haven't bought any for myself to like kind of hand out to people and stuff. But they might be. I can take a look. So but it's pretty fun. They're obviously fun to wear. So let's see if I can. I don't know if I can pin that thing. I can't. Yeah. So yeah. So what's up, Jim? Okay. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. See, Jose M. Did Bosa even show up to voluntary workouts? No, I don't think he's there. I don't think he showed up just yet. He may show up a little later. Maybe he wants to kind of rest and recover a little bit more. I don't know what the deal is. I don't think Khalil Mack's there either. So it's definitely. I don't think it's 100% necessary for veterans to show up. Basically anyone who's on their first like contract, I think it's like mandatory for them to show up probably. I don't really know what all the rules on that, but I mean, obviously they say voluntary, but some of it might not necessarily be voluntary. Personally, I would show up no matter what. Like even if I was a veteran, I'm like, I'm bored. I just want to go. That's just kind of my mentality. I want to work. I want to do something. So, Carlos says we are 100% going Malik Neighbors, 100%. He is looking at houses while we visit the Chargers. Okay. Yeah, no, people are talking about that. So like people are stoked on it for sure. Remember new stuff. So all this nonsense about QJ drops balls, both injury prone, Convertatas. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, that's true. That is true. Like, look, they gotta understand that, like it's not the end of the world if you know, like if they keep them or whatever like that, everything changes, like I mean, and that's a big thing too, So like Bosa uh, and QJ both could have very well have suffered because of poor coaching last year. I mean, obviously we know what happened with Staley, and it's very true. Like I think it's a common saying, but shit does roll downhill. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Teams are not going to be playing cover 2, 4, or 2-man on this season, or they will be killed. QJ will dominate the system. Watch. Okay, I like it. I'm all about it. That sounds good. I feel like it'll be smart if they do that. And I feel like, look, I keep saying I keep threatening that I'm going to do this. I guess where I'm going to do a video comparing QJ to Keenan and to Mike Will. Yeah, but yeah, I feel like here's the problem is that you know let me just kind of give you a sneak peek. The whole reason why Keenan Allen did well his first year is because Malcolm Floyd got injured, and he was our guy. He was never like 1,000-yard receiver guy, but he got injured. But he was the staple of the team for a good like 15 years or something like that. Super long career with the Chargers. Love him to death. He was always like there, and he was a super reliable catcher for Phillip Rivers. But he got injured the same year that Keenan Allen got drafted. So that's a big thing. And then of course the next guy up, he got kind of demoted because he got a little injured a little bit, and so like and he had a toe injury and stuff, so he was hobbling. So that's why Keenan Allen had to step up. He had to be wide receiver 1 from day 1. So that's why it worked out for him. And Mike Williams, on the other hand, okay, well, he got injured his first year, as per usual. So but then his second year, he came back with a fierceness, and both Keenan and Mike Williams had about equal second years. And then so that's kind of like a little preview of what I'm kind of been thinking of for this whole thing. Yeah. So all right. So Brandon says, would you like to think of Lad McConkey? I think. Or what do you think of Lad McConkey? I think it's been like an Edelman, like Wes Welker. Have you seen any files of him, film of him? No. I haven't actually looked too much in the film. Like across the board. Like I mean, there's some players that I've looked at, but not a whole lot. Like I mean, I think honestly, like at this point, I'm just excited for the draft. I just want it to happen for sure. Okay, that's okay, Jim. Yeah. So um, yeah. So those are the ones. QJ will flourish now that Allen and Williams are gone. Yeah, 100%. I believe so, Nick. I 100%. Yep. Okay. All right. So doesn't seem like anyone's really joining in. So all right, that's fine. But if you want to go ahead and scroll it up, because and I'll put it in again, and I'm gonna get this thing started a little bit. So put it in the chat, and let's get this show on the road. Like I don't want to sit here all night, waiting for someone to show up. That'd be kind of a boring show. You know what I'm saying? So. All right, so let's get into this thing a little bit. Okay, here we are. We got the PFN Pro NFL Mock Draft Simulation. Oh, you know what? Hang on a sec. I think I pressed a button already. Hang on, let me just refresh this thing. There you go. All right, let's restart that biatch. Okay. All right, so let's just do that fast. Enter. So here's the interesting thing too. What do you guys think about this at some point? We can do like a multi-user draft experience. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really, in my head, it doesn't really make sense to do because obviously we're all Chargers fans here. Like we all want to be the same team. So that's not going to really work out for us. So like, I mean, I'm actually thinking about trying to do that too, where like I have some fans from other teams come on and we just sit there and like talk smack to each other and do um a little bit of draft room together. So I think it'll be pretty fun. So okay, let's take a look here. All right, so we are in the solo draft. Oh, dang, it just automatically went there. Okay, straight away, we're straight out the gate. We got a draft pick from the New York Jets. Draft offer, pick 10 and 72 plus next year second and a next year fifth for R5. I like that. I like that actually a lot. That's actually pretty dang good. Yeah. Um, and by the way, so some people have asked me about. Let me just kind of hide this for a second. Some people have asked me about draft parties. What's going on? So like, there's a ton of course, going on here in LA. I think there's a bunch of people that are going up to the Rock and Brews. There's a couple people going to like there's some draft parties in the OC. And I think someone was asking about the Arizona. And so far I have not heard back from my connections out there in Arizona. So, but yeah, so it's pretty interesting. There's plenty to come, plenty to go around. There's a lot of things going on, and I 100% support that. And I think everyone should do that. Should go out, have a little draft party, and have a good time. All right. Okay. So pick 10 and pick 72 and a second or 2025 second and 2025 fifth. I like that. I like that one a lot. That one's actually pretty good. Oh, but then Minnesota is offering us the 11th and the first. And so they're their first this year and their first next year. I guess it's their first this year and their first next year. Ooh, that's actually pretty dang good. Uh, I think okay, so now let's do what I was doing before. I like both of these options a lot, but let's see which one's the better deal for us. Yeah, Zeus. Yeah, Zeus. I want to take the deal, but like I said, let's see which one's better for us. Let's go. Let's take a look at the Vikings 11 and the 2025 first as well. Let's see. All right. So, all right. I was playing around with this. Of course, this is the over the cap. It's amazing. I don't know if you guys have ever done this one, but this is like the actual this is their deal about and analyzing the trade calculators. So let's see. Okay, so boom, right there. So okay, that gives us 845 points gained. I really like that a lot. I really like that a lot, to be honest. So like that secures us so much better for next year for sure. But yeah, look at that. So like we would get at minimum, 845 points, won there, gained essentially. So I don't know if you guys know all this stuff, like, but the all draft picks are actually um all draft picks are actually kind of like set up as kind of a number and like in people's heads, so not necessarily in their heads or whatever, but like they're all kind of assigned a value. But there was some authors, some NFL analysts, and some old coaches that actually put this stuff together. And so the first pick is like worth 3,000 points. First overall pick, that is worth 3,000 points, and then it goes all the way down to like 200 points for the Mr. Irrelevant 257 or something like that. So um, it's very fascinating and stuff like that. So that's what this is all, and like obviously, and part of this is determined because of how much you actually need to pay a first round draft pick versus a second round draft pick. So there's actually actual salary numbers involved in this as well. So this one right this the Vikings pick, which was 11th, our fifth for their 11th plus at 2025 next year, it gives us an 845 point value. If you add the 2023rd to it, that's a 2,000 point value. There's no way that would ever happen. Not a chance. But I could see this being an actual reality of a type of a draft trade, because when you think about it, look at that. It's a very one-to-one trade right there in a lot of ways, because the Vikings desperately need a quarterback this year. Desperately. Like they got rid of Kirk Cousins. They need that. And so they're either going to be trading with us, or they're going to possibly trade with the Cardinals, because there are some rumors that the Cardinals are talking about trading with them as well to get more draft capitals, because they would love to have. I think they have 2 picks already too. So what if they actually end up getting 3 first round picks because of this trade as well with the Vikings? Yeah. Now Zeus says even at 11, Chargers can still get a solid weapon on both sides of the ball. 100%. 100%. All right, so now let's take a look at the other one. That was 845 plus there, and it was with the Jets, right? I did kind of like that Jets trade a lot. It gives us a lot this year as opposed to next year. But I do think that so the Jets one, it was a pick 10. Your R5 for 10. Their first, which was 10. And then their 72nd one, so their third round pick. So we're already gaining points here. And then the 2025 second pick. There we go. So we're already winning. We already winning here, guys. This is probably the trade here in a lot of ways. Look, we already won. We got so much more value out of that first round pick right there. We're gonna get 2 extra players, two more players this round than we did last for R1, and we're still in the top 10 as well. And then we also are going to get 2 more players next year. And and then keep in mind with this. Next year, we're on pace to get 4 more compensatory picks. So that's freaking wild. So we're going to have we're definitely going to have on hand 6 more picks next year. I'm all about this one. What do you guys say? Okay, yeah, okay. Jay say some people are saying, and you're right. And you're right, Nick. Here, desperation means you pay up 100%. 100%. Like, and that's kind of a running trend right now in the NFL, is that players or teams that want a quarterback, they throw the kitchen sink at it. It doesn't matter. They will throw out the farm, for whatever pick. Because if they need a quarterback, they're gonna pay up to get that quarterback. The Broncos did it. Who else did it? They did it for Russell Wilson, and that look how that panned out. Though I think Trey Lance, that happened to him too. And crazy enough, like in some of their trades that they made, they actually ended up finding the quarterback they wanted to replace Trey Lance as well. Yeah. So Achilles Smith is saying our fifth is a first according to Jim Harbaugh. So Minnesota got to pay us their 11th and 23rd plus a third round in 2025. I think that's fair though. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right though. Because, but like I said, our fifth pick could essentially be a first round pick for literally any other position besides quarterback. So that's a huge position place to be in right now. And I think honestly the powers that be are going to make a big thing. Take the trade, get Fuaga. Yeah. Stick and pick Neighbors. I'm seeing like just take Neighbors. San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco did it. Yep. MHD. Right, okay, let's take a look. Okay, so let's go and let's take a look at that now. Let's go back to the board. It looks like. Hang on a sec. Okay, hide that. There we go. So Caleb Williams. Oh yeah. So Marvin Harrison Jr. and Malik Neighbors were both taken. For some ungodly reason, the Patriots decided that they wanted Marvin Harrison Jr. in our draft here. Okay, stick and pick if you get a good trade, 100%. So I'm going to say this though too. I still really like the idea of going Joe Alt, at 5, but so basically, I think Anthony, he said it at best at one point is that he likes, and I'm gonna kind of make my pick in a second, and then we're just gonna move on. But I like his philosophies. He's like, all right, if Marvin Harrison is not available or is available, you go him. If he is not, you go Joe Alt. And if he's not available, you go Malik Neighbors. And if Malik Neighbors is not available, you go Bowers. That's a solid option right there. Well, I mean, here's the thing though, Nick. The truth is, I think these players are all capable of doing any position that they need to. I mean, there's a reason why when a player is drafted, like say cornerbacks, for instance, or even safeties, they list them a lot of times as defensive backs because they could be a cornerback and they could be a safety. And the fact is too, a team will pick any, or a player will go to whatever position they are needed in order to stay on the team and to stay in the NFL. And if we need him at right tackle, I think he would be more than happy to be right there. So Jim saying Bowers, but Jim saying Bowers. I'm seeing Rome. Carlos is saying Rome Odunze. Select Brock Bowers at 5, saying as the boy. Well, I think honestly though we got to go with the trades that we got. We got some, let me see if I can make the trade or do the offer for propose a trade for the Vikings, but if not, I'm going to trade with the Jets, I believe. So because we did a trade last year with the or last week with the Vikings, so I want to see if we can do one with the Vikings, how we're saying it. The 11, the 23, and what was it? Let's see, where's it at here? Someone said it here. Oh, where did it go? It was the 11 to 23. Oh yeah, there it is. Our fifth is a first according to, so got to give their 11th, 23rd plus a third round in 2025. Okay, I think you're right though, Achilles. I think you're right. So let's take a look at it. Here we go. All right, with the Vikings. So our fifth, 11, 23, and next year's third. Let's make it happen. All right, there we go, baby. Let's see. Bummer. Okay, so they didn't take it. But obviously this is a solid trade offer. When you look at the numbers, it's a solid trade. I would take that trade 100%. We're gonna get a lot more players out of it, and it's gonna set us up way more in the future too. So I think it's going to be good, and it's not going to work out for us. It's not going to kill us in the butt for salary cap this year too, because make no mistake. Remember, we got like a lot of cap space next year, and so this would set us up real good next year. But we're also going to be a very young team next year, so it's going to be interesting. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the trade with the Jets. It was a very solid idea though, Achille. And I know that's what a lot of people are going with. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this trade with the Jets. Boom. Okay. No other trades. Like I know some people do trades, trade back, trade back, trade back. And it doesn't actually make sense to me. Like to see more to keep doing trade backs and stuff like that, because like the fact is too, we don't have enough money to constantly trade backing to get more players this year because and you got to think about that, like it's not just about getting players, it's also about getting, keeping under budget or whatever and not going too crazy. So we gotta be realistic with this situation. So, but guess what? Guess what though? Joe Alt is still available. And right now at 10, that's a mother effing deal, bros. That is a mother effing deal. That's a steal. Sheesh. Yeah. Paradise Hills is hard for Fuaga. Maybe that's the wrong way to say it. Oh, okay. Carlos is now saying Adunze. Okay. Nick saying no Joe Alt. You're saying don't take you're saying don't take Joe Alt, or you're saying take Joe Alt? I think you mean don't. Grab the right tackle from Oregon State. That's what he said earlier. Yeah, so he's saying Fuaga, yeah. Rome is a steal at 10. He's saying. JSA. Robert saying Odunze. Man. Okay, I mean, look, I'm gonna say it again though, guys. Like we gotta think about this a little bit more, I understand why everyone wants a wide receiver in the first round, but we gotta think about the kind of team that this regime wants to build. I don't think that a wide receiver is going to be the guy at at this thing. If it's not Malik and it's not Marvin, it might be a tackle. It might be someone to solidify that line. Israel says, yeah, Dunze, pick a right tackle with one and this with a second. Yeah, that Oregon tackle is a solid choice. Wide receiver is a third round need, if not makers of Harrison. Yeah, protect Herbert. And that's the thing too. Like look, I said it before. Like this what Colin Cowherd said. Because he was talking about this about the Bills, like trading Stephon Diggs off. Like then people are like, "Oh, it's the end of the world," blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make my choice in a second here, guys. But Paradise is saying, "I'll be sick if you don't select Fuaga, bro." Sorry, bro. uh, Fuaga would be smarter than Alt. He did not do well on right tackle drills. Fuaga is a natural right tackle. He would kill it. Okay. Well, look, what you need to be a Super Bowl contender team, the right coach, the right quarterback, above average offensive line, above average defensive line / pass rush, and one or two weapons. One or two weapons. That's all you really need. Quarterback can make any receiver, any wide receiver, any tight end good. I mean, I can personally name. Just think about this: the Patriots lost the two Super Bowls that the Patriots lost to the Giants. They had Randy Moss, and they still lost. So, what does that tell you about wide receiver situations? So, all right. With all that said, the Chargers first round pick, 10th overall pick in the 2024 overall draft goes to Talaisi Fuaga, offensive tackle, Oregon State. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Screw. Get that. So look, man. I mean, look. He's got to be the guy. Look, he's 6'5", 324 pounds, a strength scale of 9.61. He is the best right tackle in the draft. We got Fuaga, man. We have to get him, dude. We like if we trade down, we have to go line. Like I understand people want that wide receiver, you know, and it's look, a tackle is not a flashy pick, not by any shot or whatever like that, you know. But we need someone that can really protect it. And let me say this though too. I like Pipkins. I like Pipkins a lot. Um, but he was nursing a lot of injuries with his knees and you know his ankles and stuff like that, you know, like and so he was having some hard times, like and we've talked a little bit about him. Like I think we ran into one of his cousins at some point and he would talk about that a lot. He talked about that a lot to us too. Is yeah, he's playing so hurt all year round, you know, but he's tough. Yeah, he's tough. These players are all tough, you know, like they're all playing like with injuries all year round and they just can't do it, whatever, you know. But they gotta do this, man. Like you know, they gotta keep playing, you know, like or else they're gonna lose their spot. They're gonna lose out on money. They're gonna lose on a lot of stuff. This is their opportunity, and so yeah, so that's why like if we trade down, we're not getting wide receiver in the first round. We're getting an offensive tackle or something like that, you know. So yeah, it's like, and let's make that mistake too. Like, yeah, we got a center this year too. I wouldn't say that we definitely need a center still. We have Boozman or Bozeman or whatever, and it's only a 1 year deal. So and he's a little bit older too. So let's just make no mistake. I think we might need a center this year too. We might double dip on offensive line. So we'll see. All right. So for the second pick here, I'm seeing a lot of people talking here. Yeah. So what are you guys saying here? Yeah. Okay. So people like the Fuaga pick. Yeah. What's up, man? What's up? And you're right, Kevin. Alta's not a right tackle. I think he's smart enough though. Like, I'll be perfectly honest. I think he's smart enough to be the right tackle. Because he did have good left and right thing. He is an ambiternal. He can turn left and he can turn right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing some people say that they really want me to take a Donai Mitchell there, you know. Joker is saying like the pass rusher from UCLA is visiting Chargers today and took a picture. Hey, all right, I like that. I like that. At 10 is if it's not a tackle, I would be so damn stoked with Bowers. Absolute stud and can use him everywhere. No, 100%. You know, let's see who actually did get Bowers because like I do like Bowers a lot too. And let's face it too. Like Bowers, you know, a tight end is it's a really interesting position these days. You know, it looks like the Titans got him, but um, the uh tight end is a very interesting position, you know, because it does help the offensive line a little bit, and it does help the running game a little bit, and it does help the pass game a little bit. It helps all that. It's like it's the kind of like the Swiss Army knife in the NFL these days, and so I really like tight end at 5, and but I also like it. I like it better at 10, or you know what I'm saying. So yeah, uh, that's why we got Ben Herbert to fix Pipkins. Okay, that's a fair point though too. That's a very fair point. I think let's go the same point. Yeah, Frazier's different. He's just built different. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for center, 100%. And we got. I don't know if he's going to be available for us at 69. You know, so this is where I should start the polls up. You know, like I'll get the polls. Oh, wow, I'm really far behind there. Yeah. Let's see. Frazier. I'm seeing Latu Liatu. Lai Atu. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Old struggle to combine on the right side. Oh, okay. Wrestling footwork is different on the line work. Yeah, for sure. Cam McFadden played center. Yes, I believe you're right though, Achilles Smith. I think Harbaugh kind of mentioned that a little bit as well. So yeah. Zeus says, if you double dip on the O line, you might as well take the center from Oregon as well. 2 organs. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's a good point. So that's kind of why I don't think that we would double dip on center like in Oregon. Well, I mean, we did double dip on wide receivers last year, so Mitchell would be the first receiver in last year's draft. Oh, that is a really good point there, Mike. I like that idea a lot. I like it. So interesting. Okay, so you know what? I gotta set up another window here real quick. Oh, here we go. All right. Let me set up another window here, and I'm gonna get you guys in. I'm gonna get you guys a poll. I'm gonna set you guys a poll here. What are we gonna do? You want to do a wide receiver? Sorry, buddy. Boat Bros. Okay, I didn't have this set up right away. Sorry, guys. So just quick little setup right here. By the way, super stoked to say we got our 4,500 subscriber to the channel. Super cool to see that. Thank you guys so much for your obviously wonderful support. And if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and just and if you're not, whatever, if you do like obviously what we're doing here, you know, hit that like button. And if you're new here, please subscribe as well. We do this every week, and we just kind of hang out. We have a good time. Like I said, people can, if they want to jump in and we can talk. You know, and they can just tell me how you know. And they can give, and that's the thing too. Okay, let me sweeten up the deal a little bit here. If you get on in the show, you get the next pick. You know what I'm saying? So let's just even sweeten the deal a little bit more. So right now we're working on the second draft. But if you get into the in here and jump on, that's gonna be your pick. That's how we got to do this. That's how we're doing this from here on out, all the way to the actual draft. Yeah, so that'll be it, and it'll be fun, I think. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna send this thing out. I'm gonna copy it, and now that I'm in this thing, I can actually pin it. So go ahead again. If you want to get on, jump in there. Go ahead and jump in there, and I'm gonna pin this thing so that way people can actually see it if they come in later. And how do I pin this stupid thing? I pin this stupid thing. I'll pin message. There you go. Okay, so yeah, if you get in, if you get into the room, I'll see you there and I'll bring you in. But then if that happens, you get the pick. That's your pick right there. So that's how we'll do it from next week, and that's we'll make it happen here. You know. So I'm gonna set up the poll here though right now. Second round. What do we want? Second round pick. So we got the wide receiver. Let's see, defensive tackle, I think was a lot of what other people wanted. Or should we do, let's see, center maybe, or center or cornerback? Corner. Let's maybe just throw in I'll make it actually four options. Center or cornerback. There you go. 4 different options in there. Yeah, Manny's saying, "Oh, what's up? We got a couple people from from here talking. Oh, Zach. Well, I don't know. It's I guess it's not, the message is not showing up there. Sorry, buddy. Plays like Deebo Samuel. Okay. Oh, so Nancy is in here. You know, so Adonai Mitchell is a wide receiver and running back. Come on. Ooh, I like that. He plays like Deebo. Okay, and yeah, and so." You were saying he was he would have been the first defensive inside or cornerback here, please. Alt can't play right there. Okay, see. All right. Ben Herbert's gonna fix everyone. The team's gotta come out looking like a rugby team morphed into a pro wrestlers. Nice. No neck and shoulders with tree trunks for legs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How many picks do we have in the first round? We only had 1 pick in the first round. Because we ended up trading with the Jets, going 5th for 10. But it was the better deal about how many more picks we had. So they were trying to build a team for the next 5 to 10 years. 100% Swift. Yes, he is, and that's what we have to think about with this. You know, we can't be thinking about just this year. We have to think about the next 4 to 5 years, because that's how long. You know. Okay, so we got these are like some of the people available here. Nick's saying defensive tackle for sure. Carlos wants to know if wide receiver at LSU, Brian Thomas Jr. available second round. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if he is or not. Wide receiver could be good though, but Adonai Mitchell is there for sure. Xavier Leggett, Roman Wilson. I know a lot of people like Adonai Mitchell. Who did you say? Nancy said Adonai Mitchell. Yeah, he's the guy. A lot of people like him. Someone said who was it that said that he was the first? Yeah, Mitchell would have been the first last year's draft, but now he's a little bit later. Kevin's saying wide receiver third round. What do you guys think about that, fam? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know in the chat here. All right, I'm gonna make my choice in a sec. Oh, wait, did it not make? Where'd the poll go? Where the hell did the poll go? Oh, it's right there on the bottom. My bad. Okay. I actually do like the idea of going wide receiver in the second round myself. I do like that myself. And that's I don't know how many people we got here. We got 19 votes. Okay, we got 19 votes. And we got 63 people in there. So okay, I think we're gonna go wide receiver for sure. And so it's gonna be it's definitely gonna be. I'm liking a lot what people are saying here. Okay, so it was a community vote here. Why can I not? Okay, why can I not? Where the hell did the poll go? This is so confusing. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm gonna end the poll. Okay. Out of 40% here. Oh, 40 it was 40%. Everyone voted for the wide receiver for sure. Okay, so for the 37th, the Chargers' second pick in the 2024 draft, the Chargers select Adonai Mitchell. There you go. Wide receiver. So we got it. We got a wide receiver. Everyone should be happy with that, though, still. Sorry. You had your chance. You rejected our offer there, buddy. Okay, so now we got picks back to back right here, though, Oh, so check this out. Okay. So we got our wide receiver. We got our, what's it called? Our offensive lineman. Sorry. But now, and that wide receiver is basically, he is the number one wide receiver in the draft, or number one running back in the draft, and he could fall to us. And he could be the guy for sure. But let's not forget though too. We still got Joshua Kelly. He still hasn't signed anywhere else. We still have Dotson. We still got Isaiah Spiller, but we don't know too much about Dotson or Spiller. We've seen some flashes here and there. Do we want to go running back right now? Brendan Frisk is a freak. I'm hearing that. Oh, dang it. Oh my God. Oh, I totally messed up. But sorry, guys. I mean, that worked in our favor. I didn't mean to press the draft button. I meant to press the clipboard. Whatever. Okay. Damn. My bad. Okay, so shit. Yeah, well, I didn't mean to do that, but y'all still saying it's a good pick. So we got Fisk right there. Yeah. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, so now for the 72nd pick, for 69, we picked Brandon Fisk. I didn't mean to press that button, but it's okay. It worked out. For the 72nd pick, we now still have Trey Benson available. And we do have Junior Colson's available, the linebacker out of Michigan. That one could be an interesting choice for us as well. But I do think that we might need a what do we need here now, guys? Yeah, okay. Kevin's saying he's screaming. Kevin is screaming. Junior Colson! Junior Colson! Get it! The quarterback is a solid pick, I'm hearing. Okay. Trevor Keegan. Where's he at? Keegan Michael Key. Oh, wow, he's way down there, man. Oh, Trey Benson is injury prone. Okay. All right. So we did get we should do we should do a little bit more defense right now because here's our picks. Refreshing because we did offense the first two. Maybe we should do defense the next two. So yeah. So running back, Brandon Allen, bolt up. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm hearing here. You know, so, I mean, Carlos is saying Junior Colson. Okay, I like that. Okay, let's do another poll. Let's do another poll, guys. I like the polls. You know. So and the polls like me back. You know, what I'm saying, you check out my OnlyFans. You'll find that out. You know, but I ain't gonna give you a link. Tell you that much. So 72nd overall. Just kidding. I don't got no OnlyFans. Okay, so I'll put a running back. Wait, no. Cornerback though is the option here. Oh, linebacker. I like only doing 3. I think three options is better than doing 4 because it's easier to do that. So okay. What's my at? Bolt Bros Podcast Fitness. That's my at. Bolt Bros Podcast. But don't look up Pole Bros. That's you might find something there. All right, yeah. I'm starting to get a little loopy now on this one. So yeah, wait, we about to fall off real quick. About to fall off real quick. So me personally, I'm gonna go. My vote is for linebacker. So I'm gonna put linebacker here. Trent Super says, "We need a corner." I'm like, okay, yeah, we need a corner. That's for sure. Sorry if I'm blowing out people's eardrums or whatever. Hope you guys don't have things to. Yeah, we got Nancy saying Trey Benson is a big boy. Yeah, that's good. Go to corner. Okay, Carl, let's take a look at the corners. So what people want us to see. So who's available there? Ooh, Chris Abrams Drain. He's good. He's really good. But I don't know. He may still be available at 105 on our next pick. So I know DJ James is really good too, and Mike Sainristil still is really good too. Another Michigan guy. So yeah. Okay, so let's look at the linebackers here. Linebackers, we got Junior Colson available. Trevin Wallace. We got Jeremiah Trotter, James Williams, Tyron Hopper, and Jalen Ford. Okay. And then obviously we still know running back. We still have what's his name? Trey Benson's available. Will Shipley's available. Braylon Allen's available. Blake Corum's available. Bucky Irvin's all really good people right there. You know. Tyree Jackson. Achilles Smith is saying. Trey would be a game changer. Yeah, I like Trey. Trey would be. Trey Benson would be. I think honestly, yeah, I think he could be, man. Let's see. I was careful not to press the draft button right there, guys. Sorry about that. Hyperdense back with a powerful, compact frame, strong lower body. Yeah, for sure. Mike Sanders still is there, and Chris Abrams Drain was for sure. Fitness says trade down. Can we trade down? We didn't really get a trade offer. And obviously every single time I've tried to propose a trade, it never works. So I ain't gonna try. Yeah, we don't need a quarter. Yeah. I think I understood what you meant there, Nick. So don't worry about that. I don't know how about them, but I would take the Michigan dude because he understands Harbaugh and the style is defensive thinking. That's right. Yeah. So okay. So where's our draft looking? What's our poll looking at right now? Got 18 votes so far. If more people want to do that, we definitely do need a cornerback as well. We need them defensive backs for sure. But I think Mike Sainristil still and some of the other cornerbacks. Right now it's kind of a stretch to pick a corner. So I think we're okay to wait one more pick on that. So I think we're okay. But okay, so the polls ended. I'm gonna end the poll. We got 18 votes. 44% the goes to linebacker is the choice for this one. So I think honestly, what we need to pick then is therefore for the 72nd overall pick of the 2024 draft, the Chargers select Junior Colson out of Michigan. Yeah, there we go. Telesco said draft a long snapper. Yeah. Oh, that was good. That's really good. Yeah, I believe that one. And trade our first round draft pick for it too. Oh man, what a joke that guy was. Oh my goodness. Hey, we can trade again for the with the Jets. This would actually increase our draft. Actually, I really like this. To be honest, I really like this a lot. What do you guys think? You want to jump in another trade? I would totally take this. Like, why not? Like, look, we're moving from the 105 to the 111, but then and giving our 253rd for 185th as well. Hell yeah, I would take it. JJ says, "Do it," in the voice of the Emperor from Star Wars. Kill him for the Empire. Everyone says, "Take it, take it, take it, take it, freaking take it." Okay, I'm taking it. All right, thank you, Jets. That's a double dip for the Jets. Look at that. And then we got back-to-back picks right here. Ooh, yeah, I like that. We did some nice nice moves with the Jets. We making friends over there in New York. You know what I'm saying? I like the Jets. The Jets are nice. Okay. Okay. So I think we should be looking into defense again. I think let's see what we got in cornerback position. I think because that's a big thing. Okay. So the best available here is Andrew Phillips out of Kentucky. He's 5'10" though. He's a little smaller, but Sante Samuel Jr. is smaller too. It's not so bad. Blaine is screaming center. We need a center. Let's go center. Let's take a look at centers. We got Tanner Bortolini. We got with the fettuccine. We gotta make some pasta. You know what I'm saying? In the center position. Oh, then later on we got Drake Nugent is available. And Manny saying charge. Where are my buttons? Oh, there you go. Charge. Yeah. Glaze and Phillips. Corner, then center with a back-to-back. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look. I like that, Trent. That's not bad. Let's do that. We got Andrew Phillips, Kyrie Jackson, Cam Hart, Jarian Jones. So Pete, y'all just gonna start screaming at me who you want. Andrew Phillips, who? Never heard of him. That's right. Yeah, you're right. I've never heard of him either, but we got another Oregon guy, Kyrie Jackson, 6'3", 193 pounds, or 94 pounds, sorry. I can't, my dyslexia kind of kicks in a little bit. That'd be kind of nice because then, maybe we're building a little bit of a rapport with Justin Herbert, need that kind of stuff. All right, yeah. Achille really likes Kyrie Jackson. Nick really likes Kyrie Jackson. Got another one for Kyrie Jackson. All right, I think that's probably going to be the guy, guys. That's probably going to be it. Let's go. All right. Yep. Paradise Hills. Yep. Okay. All right. Confirmed. With the 110th pick, the Chargers select Kyrie Jackson out of Oregon. Okay. All right. Back to back here. All right. Take it back, Jackson. Maybe more develops. Okay. And then so people were thinking saying center next. Trent Super. I like it. Let's see. We should kind of look at. Okay, so we got Bortolini, Bo Limmer, We got Hunter Norzard, Charles Turner, Drake Nugent. So maybe we could go into Michigan again. That could be interesting. The LSU guy here, Charles Turner. We got Hunter Norzard. I don't know what the strength score is, but he's big size, good size. Ooh, so Bo Limmer's got a really good strength athletic score, which is good. That's kind of important. But Bortolini also has a pretty high score. So I'm good with either one of those guys. Either the guy from Arkansas or the guy from Wisconsin. So what do you guys think here? If we're gonna go center, we did okay. Let me show you guys your our thing here. Yeah, we did touch linebacker Boardman. So first round we got Fuaga with a trade with the Jets, and then we went Donai Mitchell in the second round. Then we went Fisk in the third for the third pick, and then we went linebacker for the fourth pick, and then Kyrie Jackson, cornerback, for the fifth pick. Is the Duke center available? Let's take a look here. Who's the best available? We got a lot of best available here for center. Yeah, the Duke center available. Let's see. Duke. That was North Carolina, right? It's for Duke, I think, right? North Carolina. Corey Gaynor. He's way low. He's probably not going to go. He's probably not going to go in for the wrong one. JJ saying can't go wrong with Wisconsin O line. Running back right, then Norzard next. Yes, take a look at the okay. Let's see. Okay, so our best available total right now is Dwayne Carter, another defensive tackle. Then the next is Bucky Irving, running back. Which we did not get that. We did not get a running back yet. So Bucky Irving with Oregon is not a bad call. We're going a lot of Oregon stuff. Of course, we did Oregon State first. And then we could do Oregon back to back here. She want me to show the tight end group, Mason P-Line. All right, Kevin. I got you, Kevin. Theo Johnson, Jared Wiley, Jaheim Bell, Eric All, Tanner McLaughlin, Dallin Holker, AJ Barner. Yeah, so there's yep, there you go. So P-Line. So he's gonna be a late one. He's gonna be a late one. He might even go undrafted this year. So that could be interesting. We have to let's do it over. No fitness. We're not doing it over. No do-overs, fitness. We'll do it. Do-over will be next week, Okay. Let's see. Bucky O saying, okay, all right. I think we're getting a little off here, So I know there was a couple of people's quick suggestions over there. Like I said, if you want your pick to 100% be the pick for this for these rounds, you jump in the chat or jump in the get on your video, whatever. Like you don't have to put on video. You can just put on get on you can keep your camera off, whatever. I just want to hear you, and I'm gonna hear why you want a certain player or whatever. Like you can talk about it. And go ahead and do that. Use the pin comment in the chat, and you can make it happen. So I'm going to set up another poll right now. You see, it's Blaine is saying everyone thinks Bucky. I think and I think you guys are probably right. Most people are saying Bucky. I see. It sounds like Bucky. Marshawn Lloyd is available. Let's take a look real quick. Marshawn. Oh yes, Marshawn Lloyd is available, and Jalen Wright's available. So we could go. I think we should do Bucky though. Running back, tight end. Take a flyer on a luxury pick. Yeah, most people are saying Bucky. Most people think Bucky. Fall is it? Will he though? I don't know if he will. I mean, I think he will. I think it's kind of a sleeper pick, because there's so many big flashy names in the first round this year. So Adonai Mitchell could fall to second, and if he does, then that would be a steal because he was going to be the top player last year. So this could be interesting. Could be real interesting. Wright is a nice comp to Edwards. Jalen Wright. I'm seeing a couple of Wrights now. All right. I don't want to take too long on all this stuff though, so I think we got to go because what everyone is really saying right away was we'll just do back to back. We did three defensive players right away. So we got to go offense now. So a lot of people are saying we should go Bucky. Oh, wait. See, look at that. He's tiny, guys. Come on, man. 5'9". Yeah, he's strong. 292 pounds. Come on, man. That's I don't like super tiny running backs, Estime is probably better for me because he's 5'11, 221 pounds, like I like that, Um New Hampshire, what that kind of schools out there? Jalen Wright. That's a good one too. I would personally, I don't think anyone has said it, but Estime is probably a better choice. He's more of a bruiser back, I would say too, which would actually fit our scheme way better right now. But I mean, Wright is also a really good choice too. So I don't know. Theo not bad, kind of a reach though. No, yeah, probably right. Bucky O for running back 1 though. Yeah, maybe. Lloyd is available, yeah. If center, Wisconsin center is a study. Yeah, I think that's the thing too though. I think we wanted to go. That's okay, yeah. Bottom line is initially we all said that we wanted to go with center after we just got a cornerback, So that Wisconsin center, I think, is honestly the pick. And our next pick is at 140. So I think we should still have some good running backs available at the next one. Not Estime is too slow. Washington, Estime is slow. AF. Okay, so all right, guys. So I think honestly though, because let's just kind of stick with our plan. We wanted to go center, because that was our initial thought, because it's a really good option right now. Like we do need to secure the future of that pick. So let's go Tanner Bortolini and let's make some of that Centerini. I'm stupid. Sorry, guys. All right. 111th pick for the Chargers is Tanner Bortolini. Bang, 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 bang. It's possible that we could have waited for that one, but I don't know. It's like that was kind of our option. I don't want to do another one. That was kind of cool that the Jets offered us another thing here. So, okay, who's available now? Okay, so hey, booyah, baby! Look who's available for us at 140. We got Jalen Wright. Jalen. Sorry, guys. I just had to do it. So Jalen Wright is available right here. I think it's kind of a shoo-in. I know that a lot of y'all are really hyped on him. I think he's the choice. Personally, I really like Mofo out of Wisconsin as well. Freaking Braylon Allen a lot. Yeah, I think he's like kind of the reincarnation of what's it called? Of Derrick Henry, But Jalen Wright is the guy right here, though. We get another Tennessee dude, to back up, Josh Palmer, have a little bit of a, little bit of good vibes going, So I think this is the guy right here. What else do you guys think here? Yeah, Mike, I like that. Yeah, hey, you got a little bit of the Bortolini, Barton is like a higher pick. Okay, Graham Barton is the Duke center. Okay, gotcha. You were talking about that. We're getting J.K. Dobbins, so Bucky would be so dope. Okay, right. Everyone's screaming right. Right is right. You know what I'm saying? Conor McGregor voice. Who the fuck is that guy? Huh? I can't really do it too well. I'm not super good. I'm not like Woldog. Yes, I have the beard. Yeah, I got that going. But I'm not quite as good as the voice acting ability that he has. So let's go, Jalen Wright though, guys. So with 140 pick for the Chargers in the 2024 NFL Draft, we got the Jalen Wright. Yep. All right. Charge. Okay. Wright is a solid choice. Yeah, I think so. I think he's a solid pick. I think he's going to be able to do really well for. Dang, we didn't have another whole pick in that whole thing. Dang. Oh yeah, because we gave it away. I think right. Okay, so we got one. This is our pick that another trade that the pick that we got from the Jets for our 200 and something pick, whatever. Like so terrible, you know. So all right. Spaghettios. Okay. So now this is kind of like best available period now. You know, we're the sixth round. Like I don't really think let's look at a tight end. See what we've got tight end wise. Dallin Holker, I believe, is actually pretty good. Out of Colorado State. He's got a good size, you know. Tanner McLaughlin, he's a good size too. 6'5", 244, you know, not bad. Brevin Span Ford, you know, dang, he's a little bit heavy though, you know, 6'6", 260. I don't know, he might be a little too much. Oh, but we got AJ Barner here. Why not 6'6", 251? A really high strength score. If we want to go double dip on Tennessee, 6'4", 244. Yeah, so we got some good tight ends here. I think we should go tight end. Oh yeah, okay. Let's take Trent is saying another wide receiver or tight end. So let's look at wide receivers real quick. Jaquan Jackson out of Tulane. Okay, he's pretty good. All right. Jordan Whittingham or Whittington, sorry, slot receiver. Okay, that'd be interesting. Isn't someone who impressed the high end athleticism. His natural hands catcher who finds holes. Okay. Got them holes. Gotta get that holes. Mason P-Line, 6'7". P-Line. I'm hearing Kevin screaming it in the back of the room. P-Line, 6'6", 254 pounds. Yeah. Corn-fed killer. Nice. Mike saying Barner from Michigan. I think we should definitely go tight end at this point, though, guys. I really do. Unless someone can really like make a strong case towards some other position, maybe safety or something, maybe or edge, you know, or maybe wide receiver. Like I think really realistically, we really do need a tight end. Like I mean, someone that's going to secure our future a little bit, you know. Texas Tech edge. Okay, so yeah. So that's what I'm saying too. You know, see. Let's see. Miles Cole, is that who you're talking about? 6'6", 2. Oh, wow, 278. Damn, that fool. He's a big old boy. Damn, boy, he thick. Sheesh. Wide receiver fitness. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty dang big. Cole for sure. That's really big. Okay. Special teamer Jerry Rice's Brandon Rice, wide receiver. Oh yeah. Is he available? There's no way Rice is available. I'm pretty sure he got picked like probably the third round, maybe second round. You know, it's a lot of legacy wide receivers though. You know, I think Knox is available actually. You know, you're talking about Trent, yeah, out of South Carolina, but he could probably go undrafted entirely. I like the BBWs, huh? You like the BBWs? Yeah. Me not so much to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of the thickness. So just to throw that out there, you know, like I mean, you know, I don't know if you guys were with us last week. You know, we kind of went off the rails a little bit. We talked a little bit of the ladies too, you know. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the thickness. So but I also don't want them to be a pencil either, you know. Like I want some meat, but not too much meat, you know. So yeah. So yeah. So okay. So I'm not seeing. Okay, so I'm seeing Mike Torres wants Barner. Brandon Bartek saying Theo Johnson. We're all okay, but you know what? But Kevin, Kevin is saying we want a whole lot. I see. We're all like really much, you know, getting in down to the rags, you know, right now. Oh shoot! Look at that. Isaiah Davis is another running back, and he's really straight. He's up there. He's really up there. Yeah, he's total stud. But we already did get a running back this draft, so I don't think it's not a good point for us. You know, safety for Miami, 6'5", 215. James Williams he'd be pretty solid, I think, right there. Let's see. Is he available? Williams. Williams. There's Isaiah Williams. We got Rashid Williams. Eric Smith. Nah. Okay. Gone. I know Coach is a proper Catholic. Yes. But do you think we can bring back the cheerleaders if they modestly dress? Hey, Amber. Yeah, maybe, you know what, Amber, and I think they should because, my daughter, I think she needs to be a Chargers cheerleader. I gotta sneak that in there. I think that's pretty solid. I really like the idea of her of bringing the cheerleaders back, though. I think we all want the Charger cheerleaders back. I mean, I like the Thunderbolts to be honest. Don't get me wrong. I think they're cool. But it's just not the same. And you know what though? But I gotta say, the Chargers. On three, guys, fire that cannon. Fire the cannon. The Charger cheerleaders be lighting off the cannon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, my man? Oh, yeah. I think he's a linebacker here though, or a cornerback. Damn, James Williams is gone though. Achilles Smith. So, all right. So I'm just gonna make a choice here. And like I said, I really want to go tight end here, and because Kevin is, is really really stoked for the guy, the corn-fed killer. What was his name again? Us right. Mason P-line. Tight end out of Furman. Let's go. He says 6'6" here, but apparently he's 6'7". So we got a little monster. Just throw his hands up and we good, baby. We Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Fitness saying bring back cheerleaders only if they're all male. Yeah, I mean that's a very LA thing to do for sure. Wait, is it already my pick again? Oh gosh, it is. A 180. So okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna rapid fire these next two. I saw another cornerback. Okay, so Nick is saying cornerback. So let's go corner. Let's make this one a little bit more here. Okay, so what do you want for cornerback? Like that's what we're gonna do because that was the first thing I saw as far as positional things goes. So, Jarius Monroe, Nehemiah Pritchett, Willie Drew, Miles Harden, DeCamerion Johnson. Let's take a look at some of their sizes. It's all about size at this point. 6 foot, that's good. Low athletic score. 6 foot, that's good. 190, okay. Pretty decent score there. Okay. Willie Drew. I'm probably gonna go with the best overall stats on that stuff. So 5'10", 195. Ooh, okay. It's a little undersized, but he could probably still cook, you know what I'm saying? 6'2", 188. This guy might be the guy out of Mississippi State, baby. Carlton Johnson, 5'10", 193. Okay. Quentin Newsom. Nothing. No deal on him. 5'10", right? Okay. Jaquan Shepard. Okay. Micah Abraham. What's up? Marcellus Dial. Okay. I think this is it. The guy out of Mississippi State is the dude though. Okay. DeCamerion Richardson. So he can always gain a little bit of weight. I think he can go again. Okay. So then I'm seeing the next one here with Carlos is saying go linebacker. So we'll go linebacker next. So yeah. Yeah, so here we go. DeCamerion Richardson for the 185th pick of the Chargers 2024 draft goes for right there. Boom. Okay, so we got our final pick. We're gonna go linebacker. Yeah, he's a perfect size. He's 6'2", 188 pounds. He can always get a little bit more beef on him. But he had a lot of good things going for him. So, yeah. So. And then Carlos was saying we should go linebacker, so let's go linebacker at the end here. So we're going a lot more defense. I believe that all male cheerlocks would bring more fans to LA. Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, okay, fun fact about this real quick. Let me do a little tangent on this. So y'all know about Hooters, right? So I'm sure all y'all know about the Hooters, like the restaurant or whatever. So a long time ago, a friend of mine had the idea. She was a lady, that she wanted to make a um, restaurant for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? So it would be all male waitress or waiters, essentially. And they would have like a basically the sun's out, guns out type of shirt. Like all that stuff. They would have to be kind of bigger. Um, and but instead of like well, they would definitely be wearing booty shorts. But they would be wearing you know speedos or something like that, showing the hogs a little bit, showing the trouser snakes and a little bit like that, maybe having a little bit of the blue chews just to make it a little bit whatever. But this restaurant, guess what its name is going to be called? And all y'all can, well, if one of y'all wants to do it and you got the connections to do it, you be my guest. That would be hilarious. But this restaurant's going to be called Peckers. You know what I'm saying? You got Hooters and you got Peckers. You can even make it. You can even contact Hooters to make it like a kind of a brother store. You know what I'm saying? Got to make something for the ladies. The ladies still they like it as well. Yeah, man, that'd be really funny. But yeah, let's see. So I don't know if it would, and you know what? I don't know if it would be chicken this time. Maybe it would be Polish dogs and stuff like that. It'd be kind of like a bunch of dogs and stuff like that. Like it'd be hot dogs, Polish dogs, kielbasas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of a lot of phallic shaped foods. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I believe the homosexual men would have it the best in this world. Hey, it's kind of possible. You know, they do have an advantage. I would say too. But hey, you know what? To each their own. To each their own. Like I mean, everyone's got their things these days, and so you know what? That's totally fine and fair and dandy to me. So it doesn't really matter. What would the name of that restaurant? Dirk Diggler's? Nah, man, I'm saying Peckers. I would call it Peckers myself. So, maybe have a little bit of a Woody Woodpecker references around there and stuff like that. So I don't know. I digress. Let's finish this draft. Actually, I don't know. I mean, okay, should we go defense again? Okay, so what do we do? Offense, defense, 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 and offense. Okay, we should go defense again. Yeah, let's go defense for sure. The best available defense is Sion Vaki. Safety, maybe not. Okay. Let's just do best available defensive player. Like let's see high score. No. What's his name? Said linebacker. So let's look at linebackers. Yeah. Or no, I think we should do. No, we did a cornerback. What about edge? Let's do edge. How about edge? That's technically a linebacker too. So yeah. All right, Sundanita. Okay, he's good size. Oh, hey, and here's the other guy from UCLA. I like it. Gabriel Murphy. That's it. Done. Gabriel Murphy. Bow. All right, I like it. Yeah, edge for sure. Yep. So there you go, guys. It's a solid. I think it's a solid draft right there for sure. First round we got Tala'isi Fuaga. Second round we got Adonai Mitchell. Third round we got 2 picks there. We got Brendan Fisk and Junior Colson. And then in the fourth we got Kyrie Jackson, Tanner Bortolini. Fifth we got Jalen Wright. Sixth we got Mason Peline and DeCameron Richardson. And seventh we got Gabriel Murphy. And we traded twice with the Jets. So I think that was a solid draft. We got we traded our first for 2 essentially, and we got 2 more for next year, and we traded another one and got 2 more a little bit higher as well. So this is awesome. Yeah. Madres, that's low, bro. Yeah, it's a little. It's a little. Okay, what would be a cherry on top is the Madres. I mean, Padres wearing nun suits. Ooh, that would be bad. That would be tough. Yeah. Yeah. X sucks. I would like to send him back to Boston. Madres. No bueno there. No bueno. Luke Risner, Bartek says. Let me save this one. I'm going to send it up. I'm going to post it to our thing later. Amber says, "Yeah, wow. You saying this is the best draft we've done live here? Okay, appreciate that. Thank you, Amber. Like, it was a community situation here. And I think this actually, in a lot of ways, this is probably one of the better drafts that we've done for sure. Because we did get a lot out of it. We got 10 total picks from it. And 2 more next year, and we're already going to get 4 compensatory picks next year from some of the trades that people that we let go and stuff. So I think this would be solid, because honestly, that's the reality in my opinion too. If we are going to trade down from 5, we got to get an offensive lineman. That's just a fact. Everyone wants the wide receivers and they want the other stuff right at 5. And if that's the case, if we're not doing the 5, we got to get a lineman for sure. And what's up, Primo Pablo? What's good, my man? Hey, it's good to see you, my man. Hey, sorry you just missed everything, but you came at the right spot and you saw what we got here. Luke Risner is the linebacker. Okay, I'll have to look into him. So that'll be good. You should save this draft and see how accurate the mock draft is to the real one. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna take a picture. I download them all the time, and we see what is good. So I have them all saved on my computer and stuff, and I'll have it kind of up. That'll be kind of interesting. Maybe I'll do a little bingo thing. Something like that. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so I think this is pretty solid though, guys. A really, really good situation this tonight. So, yeah. So I hope you guys all want to have some food at my new restaurant that I'm coming out with. Called Peckers. It'll be fantastic. Your ladies are going to thank you for it. We're gonna have, it's gonna be a great time. It's there's gonna be a lot. It's always gonna have plenty of beer. It's gonna have, actually, we're gonna do it's gonna have bottomless mimosas on Sundays, for the ladies, so they can have their brunch, and have they can get their eye candy in. You know what I'm saying? Like all these young strapping men, and what, they're all going to be both Chargers fans too, though. So that's the key. That's the key, though. Yeah, I had a good, I liked it a lot, though. This is a great draft. But yeah, there's a lot of players out there that we actually really think are going to be really solid for the team. It's a Achilles Smith say. That's a hard pass for me. It's all good. Yeah. It's a hard pass for me too. I wouldn't want to go to my own restaurant if that's what I did. But anyways, so I'm saying, I'm just there's obviously a lot of like good options in this draft. We all know that, so, and I think there's a lot of people that really want the wide receivers early on and stuff. So I just don't think that we're going to see a wide receiver right away. If we are going to trade down, there's no way we're doing wide receiver. It's going to be, if we trade down, it will be a tight end. It will be an offensive lineman. It will be it will be someone to secure the line or something like that. It'll be not as flashy of a of a pick for sure, but I don't know. Like it all depends on how desperate are some of these other teams. How desperate are the Vikings? Are they going to trade with the Cardinals this time instead? Are they going to trade with? Do they want to trade with us? If we have, especially, it all depends on the situation too. Like I said, if it goes 4 quarterbacks and right away, then our 5th pick is basically the first pick of the draft, and that gives it so much more value. So we don't know. I mean, essentially, it's either ours is the first pick, or it could be first for us, or it could be second. I'm thinking more than likely we're essentially going to be essentially the second round pick, though. Because Cardinals, I think they're really high on getting, what's his name, Marvin Harrison Jr. So that's just kind of where things go. And we can get a sexy pick next year too. I like that. That's so true, though, Amber. 100%. Yeah. Um, yeah, 100%. And yeah, Pablo, you want to do a Peckers Hermosa for the draft party? Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Uh, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Though, this was a great draft. We had a good time though. Like, I hope you guys had some good laughs and had a good time with me. I certainly had a great time for you. Again, super stoked that we got 4,500 subscribers now. We would love to be able to get to 5,000 before the season starts. So if you could, share with your friends, share with your family, anyone that that wants to that likes the Chargers, like let them know what we doing. That we having a good time here. This is like all fun content. And like I said, next week for sure, I want to have some of you guys join the show, and I'll do kind of like kind of a circle, like kind of lottery type thing or whatever. And whoever we pick, and depends on, and you will be able to get your pick for the draft, and that's how we'll do it. We'll chat for a little bit, and we'll make this a little bit more interactive and stuff like that, so this will be really interesting. So I'll bring you in, and then this will be your, say you could get lucky enough to get the first pick, you could be lucky enough to get the second, or the third, fourth, fifth, whatever, but we'll do that next week. I'm not sure if it'll be Thursday or if it'll be Wednesday, but just keep your eyes peeled on the lives, and we'll have a good time with that. That'll be fun. Yeah, so like, and then we'll chat, and like we'll have a little bit of banter behind, like, why you want to make this choice, and why this is the best choice. So, but yeah, looking forward to it. But again, if you like the content, like and subscribe, por favor, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bolt Bros, let's go.